Alright, picture this. I'm 18 years old and I'm fresh out of high school. And I'm ready to put my body on the line. I'm horny as fuck. I'm horny as fuck. I'm a virgin and I haven't had a single kiss yet. I'm a kissless virgin at this point. And so I hop on Tinder because, I just turned 18. I can finally use Tinder now. Maybe I can finally get some bitches that I wasn't getting in real life, right? Huh. If you don't know who I am, my name is Ral, and I help young guys look their best selves so they can present their best selves to the world and to other people, alright? So do me a favor right now and scroll down and hit that subscribe button. I hate saying that, but it just drives up our videos to the YouTube algorithm better so more people can watch them and be more like us, alright? So thank you for that. And yeah, so I put my pictures on Tinder. Just a bunch of fucking selfies. It was no like you could tell I was like in my room 24/7. A couple days passed, I think a week or two passed, and I think I got like fucking 3 or 4 likes, bro. This is a side note, but this fucked up my mental health. I pretty much based my own happiness on the amount of Tinder likes I was getting. I was getting like 3 or 4 every 2 weeks, bro, if even that. And like girls get like 99 plus likes in like the first 30 minutes of opening their accounts. And I was a doomer at this point, bro. I was like, there is no hope for me, bro. I'm literally fucked. And that's when I got a random notification on my phone. Boop, boop. You got a new match. And my heart fucking went through the fucking roof. I opened it and let's just say it wasn't a very appealing looking girl. She was fat as fuck. I'm not homophobic, by the way. I mean, fat phobic. Actually, low-key, I kind of am. But on her Tinder bio, she wrote, "Tell me your star sign, and I'll tell you if I'm DTF, aka down to fuck." And obviously, it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. And guess what I did? Of course, I ended up sending my fucking star sign as the first message because I was a horny little bitch. Yeah, bro, she ended up saying yes, and the rest was history. I actually went over. Oh god, it was after one of my uni classes. I was like, my heart was throbbing because we were just meeting just to fuck. And then I met up with her. It was the most awkward shit ever. We did like a fucking. I tried to hug her, but then like it was awkward, bro. And we started walking. We started walking towards her student dorm because she lived in the student dorm area. But this was like funny as fuck. But she meant to have her parents over at the time, and her parents fucking came. Not when I was in there. So she told me to go like hide in the bathroom for half an hour, which I gladly did. But when that was over, bro, we went into the room and. Oh, fucking yeah, man. And if you didn't think it could get any more awkward, it did. We were just on her bed, fucking watching Netflix on her little phone, and I wasn't, I was too scared to do anything, obviously, because I was kissless virgin. And then she was just like, "Fuck it," and started kissing me, and that was the most horrible shit I've ever experienced in my life, bro. It fucking sucked, bro. Holy fucking shit, it sucked. But then afterwards, I ended up doing the deed, and I lost my fucking virginity, bro. I lost it there. The post nut clarity, bro. Yeah, it was something else. It was something else. You know the post-nut clarity you get after you binge like 3 hours of porn? Bro, that is not that pales in comparison to what I got that day. It was fucking horrible. Holy shit, man. I wanted to fucking like jump out of her fucking 11-story fucking building. So is that it? I just hate hookups now? Dude, I just never did it again. I said nope. Never gonna do that. Never ever gonna do that. I wish. I fucking wish. I did it again and 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 again and again and again. But yeah, bro, that was a couple years ago. But since then, I've gone off of this hookup trend, this hookup culture of fucking as many girls as you want. I've gotten off of that. Now, contrary to what you might be thinking right now, I'm probably made it sound like I fucking hate hookups, and like they're the worst of the worst. You should never do them. But actually, I don't fully like 100% regret doing them because there is a couple of pros that actually came with doing them. Alright, so the first pro is you get good at sex. You get good at you have experience at sex, and the reason that is it's good is because sex is one of the is the act of love basically, right? And you want to be good at giving that. Now you can say when you find that perfect girl, when you find that perfect relationship, you can just start off with her, right? Because ideally you'll be both virgins and you can start off together. But wouldn't you want to start off at a better point than your girl in terms of experience so that you can pleasure her better, you know, later on, right? Because yeah, you'll know these secret moves and these like secret attacks that you would have unlocked with having experience before that you wouldn't have had if you didn't go out and fuck these bunch of girls. That is a good pro because even if you are like a fucking, a full-blown Muslim guy, you'd want to be good at sex. You'd want to be good at sex because you want to pleasure your future wife, right? And if you're just like a beginner and you don't know shit and you've just got like a fucking massive moves list that you need to unlock still, you're still at level 1, bro. Then it's gonna be a little weird at first. It's gonna be a little awkward at first because well, ideally both of you don't know what the fuck you're doing. If she knows more than you, then that's a bit of a, oh god, no, fuck that. But yeah, man, the second pro of hooking up, and this is mostly with experiencing different types of girls, not really hooking up in general. You basically get awareness in how to act in different emotional situations. So let me explain this a bit better. So pretty much if you get experience with a whole bunch of different girls, you're gonna get a whole different myriad of different apples, green, red, orange. But pretty much you're gonna always get into situations where you need to test your own emotional integrity and how you should respond to different types of girls in different types of situations. And if you haven't experienced any of these experiences before with different types of girls, you wouldn't really know how to react to them because you've waited till the perfect relationship, right? Now again, you can be like, yeah, but like we'll figure it out together, right? Yeah, 100%, 100% you can, but again, it would be nice if you had prior experience and you know how to deal with certain situations, right? Okay, now moving on to the cons of hooking up and shit. So you first one is you don't emotionally connect to any of these girls, and that leads to post-nut clarity and shit. You could be fucking the most hottest girl in the room. If you don't emotionally connect with her, bro, you're gonna still have post-nut clarity. At least for me, bro. Like, even if I sleep with a fucking hot ass girl, bro, I'm gonna have the worst post-nut clarity of my fucking life. Bro, it's like I committed a fucking crime. There's like fucking blood and shit on my hands because I just committed manslaughter and fucking murder, but instead of fucking blood, it's cum. And like doing it for the 100th time is like, what's the point? You're just doing it to pleasure each other. Yeah, you get experience to a certain extent. Then what? You're just doing it to do it. There's no point in it afterwards. But the second main con, and honestly the biggest one in my opinion, is genuinely, bro, like, holy fuck, this is really bad. But you start building up bad habits. You start building up like weird bad tendencies that you use on these girls because if you're sleeping with a bunch of different girls, bro, chances are, and the chances are very high that they're not very high quality. They're not good girls, right? They're not good girls. And if they're not good girls, bro, they like to get treated like shit. And if they like to get treated like shit, bro, you're gonna build up these weird tendencies that is gonna leak into your future relationships. So let's say you just slept with the new bimbo of the week and she texts you after you get back home. You don't reply. She likes that. She likes that a lot and she wants to see you even more. Bro, you think a good girl's gonna like that? If you fucking ignore a good girl's text, bro, she's gonna fucking hate you. So you're gonna have these weird tendencies if all you do is sleep with a bunch of fucking stupid bimbos, bro. You're gonna have these weird tendencies that you're gonna bring into your future relationships. But you can say, nah, bro, I'm different. I won't act like that. I'll act differently now, and then I'll act differently to my future wife. You can say that, bro, but from my experience, bro, the only thing I've seen is how people the guys who have went through this phase, it's it's so fucking hard for them to come back out of it. Genuinely, it's so fucking hard for them. I'll explain that better very soon, but let's go into the pros of waiting till marriage. Now, the first major pro of waiting till marriage, and the biggest one, is you'll be in a better relationship. Because you'll notice that people with higher body counts, people who have had a lot of fucking sex, they won't be as emotionally invested into the actual serious relationships that they're in. You've probably noticed this yourself. Like think about anyone you know personally with a high body count, girl or boy. Are they in a good relationship right now? Like a good stable relationship for more than 2 years? Probably not. Probably not, and there's a reason for that. And I like to use like a sticky tape analogy where this picture like a sticky tape. I got this from Hamza. But picture like a sticky tape, right? You stick it onto your hand. The first time it sticks on really nicely. How about second time? It sticks on not as nicely though. It lost a bit of its stickiness. How about the 100th time, bro? It's gonna fucking fall off your hand. That's kind of like how your relationships are. Typically, the more emotionally connected you are with multiple girls, the harder it will be to emotionally connect to the next one. And yeah, bro, like again, this doesn't just go for guys. Like even girls definitely are fucking are victims of this. Even I think girls are even worse off than guys in terms of this. I just noticed, bro, everyone with higher body counts struggle to keep a good relationship. Like, is this so fucking common? Yeah, but yeah, the cons of waiting till marriage is that you won't have experience. Again, I went over and this could be good or bad if I'm being honest. Like, this could be bad in the sense of you don't have experience, so you can't pleasure your girl as well. But this can be good in the fact that you will experience it together. Ideally, if you're both low body count or like virgins or some shit, then you can go through it together, and that can be good depending on like what you like. So honestly, this is a bit like up and down. All right, second major con is you won't have fun. Now, okay, now I guess fun is a very subjective word. I mean, you could find, playing with a cardboard box fun, and I can find playing with my hair fun. I don't know. So honestly, this is up to you. I don't even find hookups to be that fun. I mean, okay, I'll be honest, it is fun in the moment. It's always fun in the moment, like hooking up with a bunch of girls. And that's why I hate it so much because afterwards, bro, it fucking sucks. Holy shit. But yeah, man, that's honestly up to you. All right, so we've gone over the pros and cons of both waiting till marriage and getting experience. So what would I do? I'll actually neither do both. I mean, personally, bro, I wouldn't do any of those. Actually, I would be more in the middle. I would be more in the middle. But I would just stick by a general rule of only sleeping with girls that you actually like and are emotionally connected to. Actually, let me hold on. Let me rephrase that. You could get like emotionally connected to a girl that you just hooked up with. That's pretty common for guys, especially if they haven't, had much experience. Typically, if it's like the first couple times you hook up with a girl, you might actually get emotionally connected to her, and that's not good. That's definitely not good. All right, good girls. We all want a good girl. We all want a good girl in a relationship. I don't think that's like a fucking harsh truth or anything. I think we all want good girls, and I'd make it a general rule, a typical rule of myself to only sleep with good girls. Only sleep with the girls I actually like and are, at least a little bit emotionally connected to and are good girls. That's the rule I live by now. This way you kind of have the pros and cons of both, waiting for the perfect relationship and getting experience because you'll have experience with the right type of girls first of all. You won't get bad experiences, you won't build up any weird bad tendencies, and you'll get good experience with sex and being good at sex, and you'll get good experience with how to deal with girls. Also, I think this is the best way, man. So yeah, bro, let me say that again. Only sleep with girls you actually like and are good girls that you deem as that could potentially be your future wife at one point. And even if it breaks off, even if it doesn't go well, that's life. That's life and it happens. Don't worry about it. On to the next. And that's that for the video. If you like the video, there's a button for that, so I'd really appreciate it if you hit the scroll down and press that like button so this video can get shown more. And if you have any general thoughts, bro, this is a really fucking subjective and like controversial topic, so I really love to hear your thoughts on it. So just comment down below. Honestly, just any thoughts you have, anything you think I can improve on, or like what you think is better. If you think it's that comment it, bro. I'd reply to every comment. And yeah, bro, subscribe if you like what I put out, and so that more people can be like us, right? These videos get recommended to more people if you subscribe. And yeah, it's an awesome world. So thank you so much for that. Do those three things right now: like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. But yeah, bro, I truly understand like how it feels to be like a kissless virgin who just wants to have sex, right? You just want to get that shit away from you. But trust me, just think carefully of who you actually sleep with. Again, like I don't really like waiting till marriage or whatever, but I don't like hookups either. And that's why I prefer this middle zone where you just wait for you don't wait for the perfect girl, but you find a good girl to be with that could potentially be your future wife at one point, right? That's genuinely what I think is the best way. And even if it does break off, bro, that's life, right? That's all good. So yeah, bro, just remember that these things have lasting effects on us. Like what I explained before with the sticky tape analogy, the more girls you sleep with, the less emotionally invested you'll be in your future relationships. So just think carefully of what you want to do. All right. And yeah, thank you. And don't forget to subscribe.